Hi guys, we're going to ride the board. We're going to catch a ferry. So I'm going to show you how to e-skate your way through Sydney CBD and catch a ferry. Here we go. We start by heading down what's called George Street. Electric skateboard dudes, have a great night. Pretty fast. Oh, what cool guys. Okay, now we're gonna head down. We're gonna follow the tram tracks down what's used to be called, well, it still would be called George Street, and we're gonna head down George Street till we get to the rocks, and then we'll turn right into Circular Quay and we'll go all the way down into it, and I will keep the video going till we watch out when we catch the ferry. That was a guy who wasn't really watching where he was going. I was, but you know, he should have kept an eye out a little bit. You don't want to walk into someone. I know it's my responsibility to watch out for pedestrians, but you expect pedestrians to have like a little bit of spatial awareness, like this guy. Hello, thanks, thank you. Girl, guy, who knows these days. Could be any. There we go, we're going straight through. It's been raining really heavily through Sydney in the last couple of days, so this is the first time I've been able to get on the board in the last few days. Well, last couple of days anyway. Very slippery at the moment, so you can't go too fast, and water keeps spraying up off the floor onto my fingers, and it shocks me because I don't expect something to be coming off my fingers because I keep forgetting that it's that wet. Watch out. Thank you guys. Dodge them. Dodge them. Okie dokie. Not watching where you cool. Thank you. Okie dokie, here we go. Okay, is there any... No, there's no trams behind me. Okay, now this is Sydney's Town Hall. I don't know, where, you know, town hall events happen, you know, where bigger, I don't know, if something in Sydney needs to be announced to the old Sydney people. Like, I'm sure it was something that was used quite a lot back when, like, before social media or before the mainstream news, people would come to the town hall to find out what's been happening in the town of Sydney. Look how cool it is. It was really, like, spent a lot of effort in building that. Oh, that's yellow and blue, Ukrainian flag. Oh, all that stuff, yay. Oh, this is Sydney's QVB. Shit, sorry guys. This is the Queen Victoria building, which is where all the like higher upper end shops are, where, I don't know, where like tourists go to buy expensive things in Sydney. Like if you've got lots of money and you're like, oh, I want to buy something from a high end store and show off that I shopped in the cool place. That's Town Hall. That's what it was for. That's what it is for, not what it was for. Oh, more people not watching. Got to dodge the people on the slippery floor. Oh wow, what's that cool little... Okay, now we're getting closer to the next train station, which will be Wynyard train station. We passed Town Hall train station where we saw Town Hall. Town Hall is where Town Hall train station is. It's pretty logical. I like that Sydney did that really simply to not be really confusing, you know, Town Hall, Town Hall. Sometimes you find Town Hall will be at somewhere separate. The station won't be where the Town Hall is. Like, you know, sometimes people do silly things for the suburbs that make no sense. Well, at least that makes sense. Town Hall station is where Town Hall is. I'll just mumble incoherent stuff, so at least it doesn't. Oh, look, we also support the algebra, the alphabet plus people. Wow, we've got a lot of those flags, don't we? Why have we got so many? There must be something happening. There's always something happening for them, isn't there? They've always got some special day, month, year, week. Who knows? You can always expect a cool celebration. They're always celebrating something. You know what? They're always looking for a reason to party. They're a party type of people. So they're like, yeah, look, it's for party week, party month, party day, party people, party flag. Yay, woo, party, party, party. Any excuse to dress up and party. That's pretty much their whole culture, that flag. Dress up and party. Woo! Party, party, party. Okay, we're hitting the suburb called the Rocks now. Well, sort of. We're still sort of in Wynyard, but we're hitting towards the Rocks. As soon as we hit the Rocks, we turn right, and then we go into Circular Quay, and then we've got to find the right platform, and then when we're on the right platform, we find the right ferry, jump on, and off we go. We're on our ferry trip. You know what I mean by ferry trip? Not like ferries, like, you know, like not the, you know, well, ferry in Australian slang is something else. I'm not saying ferries like a ferry, but I mean like ferries, like the ferry you get on and you ride. Not ferries like the little things with wings that are also, if you call someone a ferry in Australia, it's like, you know, it's a derogatory fucking, you know, thing. Derogatory. Like, it's sweet to swear, but it's not sweet to be derogatory. Saying them derogatory things, you know, like ferry, or well, not ferry, but you know what ferries meant. Oh, I don't know how to say it without getting in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. I haven't even started a YouTube channel and I'm already getting in trouble. I don't even know how to say stuff. It's like a minefield of saying stuff. Here we go. Now, this will be like, well, that's where all the trams, like, you know, that's their tram like base where they stop and they go to, and then we're now on Circular Quay. Now, when we get to Circular Quay, look, we got to go like navigate through these little bits. Now we're at Circular Quay. Now we need to find the correct like ferry wharf that takes us to Manly. Oh, there's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Pretty old Sydney Harbour Bridge. It's really pretty and it's old, so that's why we call it the pretty old Sydney Harbour. Well, I've just named it the pretty old. It is old, but it's like pretty and it's old. It's not just pretty old. Oh, that was pretty cool. Okay, now off we go. Wharf 4. Last time I checked, it's Wharf 3 that takes us to Manly. We'll check the ferry wharf. Like, there's a little thing on the ferry wharf. Oh, dodgy. There's a thing on the ferry wharf that says like, it's like a big TV screen, and it tells us which ferry to catch.
A big crowd,
Okay. We'll see if we can ride all the way onto the ferry. I don't think we can. We'll have a try though. Okay, so there's the ferry wharf. It says the Manly ferry leaves at 3 something. Okay, well, we'll see if we can make our way onto the ferry. see if we can ride all the way on. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, it's pretty much we're going to have to stop riding when I get to the end here. Okay, so that's how you get onto a Manly ferry.